Yes, I am. I hope everyone is doing well out there. I hope life is good. So these are Sunday messages, not to be confused with the tarot card of the day. The tarot card of the day is already posted on this channel, Jamie Zebra 23, also on my second tarot card channel, Jamie Zebra 23 Tarot, and on my third tarot card channel, Missing in Action Tarot. If you guys want to go over there, like, share, subscribe, and comment, that would be super duper lovely. Happy Easter, everyone, for everybody that participates, whether it's going to church, whether it's Easter egg hunts, whether it's just a delicious meal for your families. Yes, it is very snowy over here. Yeah, it's snowy and cold, so we're gonna have an Easter egg hunt in the snow. Yeah. Okay, so I do start with the 23rd Psalm. I recite it 3 times. Yep. If I sound like a broken record, that is why. All right. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside the still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me, your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my forehead with oil. My cup overflows. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Through Jesus' name, amen. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside the still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me, your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my forehead with oil. My cup overflows. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Through Jesus' name, amen. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside the still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me, your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my forehead with oil. My cup overflows. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Through Jesus' name, amen. Okay, so my week. I had a really great week, a very productive week, very exciting things were going on. Retrograde is coming. The full moon energy, was here 2 days ago. Well, it's still lingering on. It lingers a few days before, a few days after. So all the exes are stampeding, trying to get back together with me, trying to reach out. But I think that's probably for all of you as well. That's just what happens when retrograde comes. All the exes, they come begging back. And if you guys do take just a friendly reminder, how it typically goes with retrograde is if an ex contacts you during like the shadow period of the retrograde or the retrograde itself, and you let them back into your life, there's going to be a lot of future faking going on. So let's go get a place. Let's go get a car together. And then they break up with you, or you leave them, or they leave you when retrograde is over. So don't sign any contracts. Don't, no new ventures with whoever this person is, these blasts from the past, until after retrograde is over fully. Because if not, you're going to be left holding the bag. So just be careful. Okay. I just heard they're only with you to look good on paper. I just literally, they're only with you to look good on paper. So I don't know if somebody's in a custody battle and they're like, you stand next to me. I'm in love with you. You're my favorite kind of boyfriend or girlfriend. Yeah. But really they don't like the person. They want to look good on paper, or somebody has nowhere to go. Something about they're only with you because you look good on paper. So maybe this is somebody who actually needs papers, citizenship. Maybe this is somebody who, they like to class up whatever class they believe is above them. Maybe this is somebody who only dates somebody for status. Maybe this is someone who like people, maybe like the groupies that hang around the basketball, 444 just went by the archangels, that hang around the basketball players and the sports stars or whatnot, or the rappers, the groupies. Maybe somebody's like, oh, I love you, but it's like, they only, you don't love me, you just love never mind. Snoop Dogg, Remember that? Where he goes, you don't love me. You just love my style. Doggy. Yeah. Okay, but anyway. All right, let's start with Kipper. All right, Sunday messages for the collective to carry over for the week. Oh, I'm drinking orange juice, I think. So I bought this orange juice like 5 days ago, and I didn't open it up. And now I opened it, and it just, I don't know. It smells fine, it tastes fine, but it just seems like there's pulp in it, and I don't like it with the pulp. I know, first world problems. I don't know. I just from childhood, I'm just paranoid about expired things in the refrigerator. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna go into it, but so I'm like paranoid. I'm like I can't, even though it was unopened and it was in there for 5 days. All right. Anyway, Sunday messages to carry over for the week for the collective. Expectation and thoughts. So whatever you guys are expecting, that's most likely what's going to happen. Official person and main male. So somebody's waiting for something to happen. Official person. If your intuition tells you something, you need to follow it. About maybe somebody showing up, somebody coming to you. If you've been having some bad dreams or premonitions, you should probably, yeah. There's also somebody who thinks if they overstep, you're going to call the police on them. Somebody's like, I better just cool it now. This could be a guy or a girl. There could be like a girl harassing you, threatening to like kick your butt or something. It's saying here that somebody's like, oh, I don't want to show up. I don't want to pull up because they'll call the police. So this could be a guy that's stalking you or a girl that's stalking you guys. And they might be like, you know what? I better stalk at a distance because I don't want to get arrested. This could be someone you already have a restraining order against. And they are, weighing the pros and cons of harassing you further. They're thinking maybe it's not worth the jail time. All right. Sunday messages to carry over for the week for the collective. High honor. Courthouse. Toil and labor. Thief. Mature woman and thief. So some of you may have to take something to a higher court. Maybe you guys have been struggling to fight something. Maybe somebody tried to steal probate court, inheritance. Maybe somebody tried to steal something. My baby cat is just going wild. Baby cat, stop that. Okay, yeah, so maybe some of you are trying to go and recoup what was stolen from you, and then at the bottom of this deck, we got the Justice card. Yeah, I feel like somebody's taking something to a higher court to fight something. Maybe you're suing someone. Maybe you got a discrimination case. There's some sort of, it looks to be a big case. Whatever this, so for some of you, yeah, it could be like, stolen money or something like that. But for others of you, this is like a high profile type thing. Like a, I feel embarrassed. George Floyd or something like that. It could be, it doesn't have to be that extreme, but maybe there's some sort of discrimination. Kind of like how, when people of color go to the hospitals, when they say they're hurt or in pain or they're internally bleeding, they say, no, you're not. Just take a peppermint, open your mouth here. There's no way. And then they don't survive. Yeah. Yeah. Could be like a case like that. All right, so let's move on to the tea leaf cards. Okay, I'm like getting like lots of downloads as I'm sitting here. Whew. Okay. So, some of you could be like a white person and you're like dating an Asian person, or you're dating a Hispanic person or a black person. And people, once they find out that you're doing that, they like start treating you weird. They start giving you an attitude or not wanting to talk to you. Like at one point they were like treating you nice, but then when they find that out, you're like, whoa, why do you have an attitude with me now? That's why. So if you guys are like wondering if that's why, that's why. Karma, you will reap what you've sown. So if you guys are sowing good seeds, you're going to reap some good rewards. 1111 just went. Also, it's saying that whatever you're thinking about is rapidly manifesting itself. Oh, come on, card. Okay, so there's a dark man. Dealings are a relationship with a man with dark complexion or hair. So this could be a fair-skinned person with dark hair, or this could be somebody with, a darker complexion. That person is now reaping their karma. So, let's see what else. Caterpillar. Things will not always be this way. Change is coming. So if there is somebody who's hurt you, bothered you, causing trouble for you, they're saying like, hold tight, because this person's about to receive their karma. So you just need to be a little bit more patient, because this person is going to get there. So just wait, because things are going to change. Needle and thread. A sincere wish will be granted. A sincere wish will be granted. So happiness, and then flute. Disappointment with a friend or a lover. So you guys, although there's disappointment, sometimes you have to let things go. Sometimes you're not meant to be with someone forever. And I know people are like, well, why would I want to invest my time and my love and my energy in something that's not forever? Of course you don't. That would be crazy to do that, right? But sometimes people come to us because we need to learn life lessons. Sometimes once we've completed a chapter, sometimes you meeting that negative person is your karma. Sometimes that is your karma. I was like deep in a vision, and they let me know some things. A lot of my karmic debt was paid off by dealing with these karmics to kind of settle the scores. Okay, they screwed me over. Okay, this happened, or okay, that happened. That kind of settled karmic debts. So for some of you, meeting these negative people may be settling some of your karmic debts. It's like, okay, let's trade off. Okay, I'll let you screw me over for 6 months, and then that part of my karma is paid off. Okay, I got to taste my own medicine. Okay, all right, thank you. Yeah, so try to look at things on the bright side, because it's just saying that, maybe this person did something to you, and maybe for some, and this is not for everybody, so don't misunderstand. Not every negative situation has to do with you paying back karmic debt. So I'm not saying that at all. But in some cases, there are. But in this case, whoever this person is, it was unprovoked and unnecessary what they did to you. Whether this is coworkers harassing you, whether this is a romantic interest, an ex-husband, an ex-wife, a baby mama, a baby daddy, they're about to get their karma for whatever it is that they're doing to you or tried to do to you. And then at the bottom of the deck, we got someone working against you behind your back. So a friend or a lover is working against you behind your back. And then we've got lobster, financial pinch. So there could be someone who's trying to cause you some financial issues. And then we have spiritual love. Wait, got a couple of them. Spiritual love. And then keep your life in balance. Hammock, taking a vacation physically or mentally. And then we have unsettled times, need to plan ahead. So yeah, so for some of you, you do what I'm getting here is that you guys, it's like you got disappointed, you got your heart broken. Are you going to spiral out of control? I hope not, because if you do spiral, you're going to be in a financial pinch. And it's saying here, try to keep yourself, your life in balance. And we have unsettled times, need to plan ahead. So you probably don't want to do something too hasty. If your story is the story of the unsettled times to where you just broke up with someone, you don't know where you're going to live next, you don't know what you're going to do next, or you're going through a depression, you probably don't want to blow a whole bunch of money at the casino right now. So they're saying just try to keep your life in balance, whatever that balance means to you for your highest good. Vulture, depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you. Yeah. And then we have December. Somebody's been trying to take you down since December. I feel like for a lot of you since before then, but when they really started the was December. Like when they like ramped it up. All right, Sunday messages for the collective to carry over for the week. Dealings or relationship with a man. Key, a successful outcome to your problems. And then goldfish, increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. So due to a man, a specific man, not, hey, that's a man over there, come over here. That's who Jamie was talking about. No. Maybe you're already with this man. Dealings or relationship with a man, a successful outcome to your problems, and then increase in material wealth or spiritual growth. Let's see what else. Excuse me. Wind chimes, peace and harmony. And then we have heart, love, deep affection and caring. I had no idea that wind chimes did have kind of like the Tibetan singing bowl. They have that healing quality to them. I did not know that. When I was growing up, I used to lay on my grandmother's porch, and she had like wind chimes, and I would just like lay right underneath where the wind chime was. I would just lay. And just like listen to the wind chimes. Okay, so anyway, so we have teardrops, great personal sorrow, career, and then casket. Someone is going out of your life or the end of a situation. So there could be a career that's ending, and there's going to be some sorrow. I feel like there's going to be some sort of a scandal that happens and somebody resigns. I feel like there's a scandal that happened in February. This might end up like on the news or something. Like this might end up like national news. Like somebody says something or does something or something from the past gets brought up and then they have to resign. It's the end of their career. For those of you that don't know, but a lot of people watch these tarot card channels. There's a lot of tarot card channels on YouTube. People who are politicians, they watch these channels and they get readings from us. People who are famous, people who are wealthy, people who are broke, people who live in shelters, police officers, people in all walks, stay-at-home mothers, nurses, doctors, lawyers get readings. So for some of you, maybe you don't know that, but people from all walks of life, they get tarot card readings. So some of you might be like, but Jamie, I'm not a politician. Maybe you're not. Jamie, I'm not a doctor or lawyer. Maybe you're not. But see, tarot is for everyone. It's not for any one specific group of people, race of people, career. It's anybody. Tarot is for everyone. Baby cat, leave your mommy alone. That baby cat is just driving the mommy crazy. The baby cat just jumping, pulling on the mommy's ears, just being very, very playful. And mommy cat is not having it. Mommy cat's like, put that to rest. Sending messages to carry over for the week for the collective. What do we need to know? I still don't get these notifications with TikTok. I get a notification from TikTok. I click on the notification and there's nothing there. So if you guys are on my TikTok and you've commented or something and I have not responded to you, I am telling you, I have no idea how to use TikTok. I know how to post a video, but I don't know how to operate it in any other way. I don't know how to connect videos together like some people do and voiceovers. I barely know how to do the music part. I don't know how. Someday I'll learn, I'm sure. Okay. Empowerment. You're more powerful than you realize. It's safe for you to be powerful. It's safe for you to be assertive. It's safe for you to be powerful. It's safe for you to hold your own. Wait. Don't rush into action right now. Bide your time for better results. So if there is something that, you just want to stand back and wait. You don't want to jump the gun just yet. What if there's a misunderstanding? You don't want to come across as somebody who's out of control. And then set your sights higher. Increase your standards and expect more for yourself. Don't settle. So maybe there's like a romantic interest that is definitely not on your level, a job that's not on your level. Dr. Phil used to say this. If you don't have a job, your job should be getting a job. And then my personal opinion on that is a job is better than no job. So let's say you took a job that's, not your dream job. It's better to take that job than to not be employed for a month or two more. At least you'll have a steady paycheck coming in for a few months until you can get to the job that you want to. So keep applying for other jobs, but at least be working. But see, that's just my opinion. Not everybody thinks how I do. Some people are like, I'm too good. I can't. And that's okay. Everybody's entitled to whatever they think. But when I did not have money, you guys know I was like making food out of my house and selling it. I was walking down the street selling Mary Kay. I was selling jewelry. I was doing all sorts of stuff. I got a vendor's license, and I was one of those people that would sell like the Valentine's Day stuff on the side of the road. But see, that's my mind. That's how I think. All right, sending messages to carry over for the week. For the collective, what do they need to know? The moon, Archangel Haniel. Thank you, Archangel Haniel. Important psychic insights. Events behind the scenes. Release fear that holds you back. And then we've got the 3 of air and the 4 of air. Great sadness. Take time to heal. The need to forgive yourself and others. Time to rest or take a vacation. Allow more time before making a decision. Meditation may provide answers. Eight of water, a desire to move on, the search for something more meaningful. Spiritual and emotional growth. Yeah, some of you have to make a decision. If you don't make the decision will be made for you. So it's just saying, yeah, there's going to be an ending coming up that you have to make that choice. Yeah, 9 of Swords, expecting the worst, self-fulfilling prophecy, sleepless nights. Yeah, some of you are very paranoid because of the choice that you have to make. You're very fearful. But it's saying it's meant to be. Life experience, Archangel Chamuel. Thank you, Archangel Chamuel. A significant life event, powerful revelations that leads to change. Time to spread your wings. And then we have 10, Wheel of Fortune. Archangel Michael. Thank you, Archangel Michael. A time of positive change. A situation suddenly moves forward. Fortune is on your side. So due to you making these tough decisions, that's what's going to generate all the fortune and all the peace and whatnot. It's going to trigger a positive chain of events for you. And then let's move on to this deck. Sunday messages to carry over for the week for the collective. the 5 of coins, or the 5 of earth. All right. And then we have the Knight of water. Romance, flirtatious, introspective, fickle, falling in love, being swept off your feet, a sudden love affair, a lack of balance in a relationship, situations or topics that make your heart flutter, the love of art and poetry. So I feel like for some of you, maybe your artistic endeavors are not bringing in a lot of money right now, or a lot of public recognition. We have negative thoughts manifesting into real challenges. Fear surrounding money. Reach out to others for assistance. Poor timing for becoming self-employed. So if you guys were thinking about quitting your job to focus on maybe an artistic endeavor, don't do it just yet. If you guys are wondering if you're going to make it, especially having to do with poetry or having to do with art or anything artistic, victory. It's saying that you will get public recognition. You will, but it's going to take a little bit longer. Victory, wise choices that bring public recognition and success, promotions, awards, or scholarships. So keep on keeping on. If you guys were worried about the money that you're gonna be approved for like a scholarship or a grant for college, it says you're gonna get it. Lovers, embrace true love, deep, intimate friendships, make a choice from the heart, vibrant health, or recovery from illness. I want to go back to this. I also feel like there's somebody who wants to date you, wants to be with you, but they feel like you're out of reach. They feel like maybe they'll never get the chance to be with you. So somebody's feeling a little devastated because they know what this could be. And I feel like they might even find themselves like tearing up or crying. And they're like, I need to snap out of this. Like, I need to be based in reality. And then we have the 4 of fire. So much to celebrate. Send gratitude to the divine and the angels for the peace and prosperity coming to you. Peace and contentment in your personal life. So yeah, so you guys are overcoming something negative that's going to bring peace. So if your life is not peaceful now, it's going to be very, very soon. Leave your mommy cat alone. Baby cat, stop. That baby cat is a menace. Oh. Let's do the loving words from Jesus. All right, Sunday messages to carry over for the week, for the collective. Loving words from Jesus. Okay. Take therefore no thought for the morrow shall take thought for the things itself. Don't worry about tomorrow, because tomorrow will worry about its, don't worry about tomorrow. When you cross that bridge, when you get there. Matthew chapter 6, verse 34. Matthew chapter 6, verse 34. Take therefore no thought for the morrow shall take thought for the things of itself. So try to live in the moment and try to get through today, and then you can get through tomorrow. And then we have, your heavenly Father knoweth you have need of all of these things. Matthew chapter 6, verse 32. So sometimes things don't happen as fast as we'd like, but it's saying God and Jesus Christ know what you need. They know that you have a need for all of these things, and they're going to bring that to you. But it has to happen in a certain way. And then we have, be not afraid, only believe. Be not afraid, only believe. Mark chapter 5, verse 36. So yeah, so we've talked about this. I talk about this all the time, to have faith. Many times, all you have to do is simply, once you say your prayers, know that it's done. Thank you. I know that this is going to come through for me. Thank you. And of course, and it's sad that I have to say these things, I always get the chills when I get emails from people who say these things. I had someone who over the several years, I've had people be like, but Jamie, I've been praying for my ex to, how come it didn't happen yet? Am I saying the prayer wrong? What? You don't know. You don't ask God for those, that's low vibrational. You ask that for that. And once I wouldn't open that door if I were you. But God doesn't assist in those things. Or, oh, that girl's prettier than me. Let's take her out. I've been praying for them because they're cuter than me. Yeah, no. Okay. Love one another as I have loved you. John chapter 13, verse 34. Love one another as I have loved you. This is so important. I'm not telling you guys to keep your doors unlocked and make it a free shelter. I'm not saying that. Don't do anything dangerous. Don't do anything that would put yourself in a dangerous position. I'm not saying that. Treat other people with respect because you just never know what's going on with them. Be kind to people. I'm just going to say something. You guys know I'm from a small town in upstate New York. I'm from a teeny town in upstate New York. There was a guy that I kind of grew up with. Like he was older than me, but we would see each other at like the Oxford pool or the pool. Whoops, the pool. And just high and by, like a quick, like when you're a kid and there's school age kids around you, you might not know them all personally and be at their houses, but this guy, I think he went to like the army or the military or something like that. And he decided that he wanted to be a girl. His family members bullied him to death. He's not here anymore. He decided that he couldn't handle it anymore. He was getting hate messages up the wazoo from his own family. And they probably thought, well, he can take it, right? He can take it. He couldn't take it. So, love one another as I have loved you. So I don't think, and I know some people might be like, oh no, Jamie, this is good. What they did was good. Because what he was doing is bad. Just FYI, everyone, the angels are androgynous. Angels are androgynous. They're not boys. They're not girls. They're androgynous. Just FYI. FYI. Okay? So just watch how you treat people because you just never know. And that's blood on their hands. And there's no way it's not. Love one another as I have loved you. John chapter 13, verse 34. And then we have all things whatsoever you shall ask in prayer, believing you shall receive. Matthew 21, chapter 22. Matthew chapter 21, verse 22. All things whatsoever you shall ask in prayer, believing you shall receive. So again, with faith, once you ask for something, you pray for it, you have to act as though it's already been activated, like it's already on its way, like the letters in the mail. All right, so let's move on to another deck. I know I said Happy Easter in my other videos. I don't know if I said it in this video. If I didn't say it, Happy Easter, everyone. I hope you guys are enjoying the festivities and having fun. I hope you guys have a delicious meal today. Yes. Okay, let's see let's do Island Time Wellness because I know you guys love that deck. I was like, this time they're not going to be hidden. I'm so excited to pack up all this Easter stuff and put up like summertime nice stuff. I'm really excited to like clear the clutter out. This card wanted soulmates. Soul connection, partnership, agreement, soul contract. Okay. Sunday messages to carry over for the week for the collective. Grim Reaper and heartbroken. The relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. Change your life. That's what I used to tell my ex. Change your life. Yeah. And then we have heartbroken. Deeply hurt, sad, separation, breakup, feeling lost, grieving, or mourning. Yeah, so something's done and over with. You guys have been like, leave me alone. Don't want to do this. It's over. Somebody's heartbroken about this. But I got the energy of like something new. Heart with a key. Welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together, perfect. Because these are not good cards right here. But like as I was reading those cards, I just got this overwhelming feeling of like something new is coming. So whether this be you that's the heartbroken one or the other person, you have new love coming in. Love, heart with a key. Welcome love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together, perfect. So there's something way better coming along. Abundance. Keep a positive mindset. Manifest exactly what you want. Gratitude and bliss. So not only do you have new love coming in, but you've got prosperity coming in. And then we have girl with a snake, empath, and narcissist paradigm. Being charmed or used, enable boundaries. So yeah, so be careful about, so abundance is coming in. So be careful about a vulture coming your way. Baby cat, what are you doing now? Mirror. Mirroring each other, self-image, relationship reflects our wounds, introspection. So yeah, so as most of you know, narcissists like to future fake. They don't have a personality. They have to copy yours. So whoever they're around, that's who they become. They're chameleons. So I do see here that for some of you, that's what you got coming up for you. Is that now that you got this abundance coming in, or that you currently have this abundance, you've got a snake charmer. And then at the bottom of the deck, we got engagement ring. Engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, and union. So for some of you, you are going to be getting engaged. Not all of you are going to be engaged to a narcissist. Some of you are going to be engaged to this heart with the key person. But others of you, you might, somebody may want to be engaged to or married with you so they can have access to your bank account. So just keep that in mind. All right, so now let's move on to another deck. Excuse me. Okay. I recorded all the weeklies and everything else. I've just been nonstop going. Sunday messages to carry over for the week for the collective. Recovery. You guys are recovering from something. Yeah, you guys are recovering from something, and the person who sent you this illness or this confusion energy or this chaos, they're confused as to why it's not working. Service. Confusion and service. And faith. Bittersweet. Yeah, somebody may be leaving. Anniversaries might be coming up of people's passing. Just when you think you're kind of over it, you get re-triggered. Try to remember the good times and be thankful that you would ever have them in your life at all. Yeah. Facade. Gratitude and facade. Who's pulling the facade? What is this? Facade. Joy. Somebody around you could be pretending to be happier than what they are. Somebody could actually not be feeling well at all. Somebody could be saying that, oh, I met my soulmate, but they are miserable. There's also, no, that's for some of you. And then for others of you, you are happy because you actually did meet your soulmate and you are thriving. There is somebody who feels like, okay, yeah. Okay, so here's what's up. There's somebody who's trying to convince everyone that you're not happy or that you don't live peacefully or that you don't, that your life is not what you're, somebody feels like, they're basically trying to say that you don't walk the walk, talk the talk, but you do. And saying here, see, what they're trying to do is, but see, as they're trying to throw dirt on your name, it's showing here that you're just moving forward. You're meeting your soulmate. You're happy. Your life is great. But somebody is trying to trick you to come back into their life. This could be a family member, a friend, an ex-lover. Somebody wants you to, rejection. You're rejecting someone and they're angry. That's why they're doing the smear campaign. Because you've rejected them. And now you're all full of abundance. You got abundance in the other deck too. Yeah. They're mad because you don't want, you've grown and you've rejected them. Renewal. Ever since you cut somebody off, you've been renewed. You've been feeling better. And they're very insecure right now. Yeah. There's somebody who tried to make it seem like, how do I explain this? There's somebody who was hoping that someone would just kind of like dismiss you or look at you sideways. And somebody's upset because they couldn't like turn someone against you. Because you didn't, they wanted people to see things their way and not through your eyes. And because this person couldn't manipulate someone into maybe not liking you or someone not seeing your side or someone not being fair to you, they're upset. They're shook. Because they would like to treat, they feel like they should be able to treat you however they want or lie or do whatever, and it's not working. And they're very like triggered by this. All right, so now let's move on to, let's move on to the tarot cards because I think they're waking up. I try to do all this stuff while the children are sleeping. Okay. Sunday messages to carry over for the week for the collective. What do they need to know right now? Sunday messages to carry over for the collective. What do they need to know right now? The Five of Swords, your enemies have lost. The World, assured success. Also a completion. Somebody's figuring that it's pointless to bother you anymore. Also, they feel like you're way too high to hurt them. For them to hurt you. They can't reach you. You're up too high. They can't reach. Yeah. Five of Swords, the World, the Six of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles. Whatever they wanted for you didn't work. New journey and star. Yeah, you guys are facing stardom. You're well known. People know who you are, and somebody's very upset about this. Yeah, a lot of competition. Yeah, there could be somebody who does the same work that you do and they're competing with you. Some of you like talk about being, like some of you are like talking, some of you are like, oh, be kind to others, or do the right thing, or, we're a team, I want you to have a good day, and your coworkers might like be rolling their eyes at you, like they turn around and they're like, whatever. Yeah, so somebody might be looking at you like you're a joke, or they might like make fun of you or mimic you when you're not there because you're talking about being a good person. They don't want to, like, you got to understand that when somebody's a nasty, negative person, when you talk about being kind to others, it triggers them. Because they're like, what's wrong with me treating people terribly? They honestly don't, they don't get that there's something wrong with that. It's like, why not? Like, their mind, it doesn't, and then they get defensive if you're calling them out directly or indirectly. They get triggered by that. Because they're like, why should I be kind to others? For what? Why shouldn't I kick homeless people in the face? Why not? What's wrong with that? Yeah, there's some sick people. So for some of you, somebody feels like you shouldn't be the manager or the supervisor, that they should do it. So I feel like they like talk crap or something. And then we have here the Wheel of Fortune, the Knight of Wands. Also, someone wants, if you're working at, somebody wants you to get transferred out of your job so they can like cause trouble. So they can go back to causing trouble like they used to. There's a meeting. A secret meeting, 3 people getting together to try to plan something. Just make sure that you guys are like on your A game at your job, because you got 3 people, it looks like 3 women that are planning and plotting against you. If you happen to be like a supervisor, a manager. Yeah, the Emperor, the boss. Yeah, somebody's plotting on the boss. The 9 of Cups. But if, as long as you don't say or do something you're not supposed to, you'll be fine. We got the Page of Swords here. Yeah, because you're being watched. Very, very like, I'm getting very reptilian energy, like the eyes that shift. I don't know. Am I doing it? You know, like how reptiles, their eyes shift back and forth. I've only met one person whose eyes do that, and they were for sure reptilian. It was that Taurus, that creepy Taurus guy. His eyes were there. They would like, he would close his eyes and then they would shift back and forth like a reptile. I feel like this might be like a clue. If you talk to someone and their I don't know if I'm doing it. Like, Google or look up on YouTube reptiles' eyes. They like shift back and forth. So I feel like whoever this person is, they do that with their eyes, and you notice that. You like notice that them doing that. Yeah, you guys are winning, and you're unstoppable, and your enemies can't stand it, and they're keeping tabs on you hardcore. Yeah, they're definitely keeping tabs on you, and they're deciding whether or not to reach out to you. All right, guys, have an amazing Easter. Happy Sunday. I hope you guys have an amazing week. All right, JamieZebra23.com to top for now. Love you long time. If you guys are interested in products or services, you can check out my one and only website, JamieZebra23.com. Also, I've got reading specials for $25. I have same-day readings and a $10 one question, one answer via email only, and I am available 365 days a year, 7 days a week. To top for now, love you long time. All holidays, yep.